You want the definition of insanity? I'll show you the definition of insanity. It's right here.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. No Chris today, empty backseat. He's still at his day program. He won't be home for another half hour anyway, and we won't be home for another hour, so that worked out. I wanted to go ahead and do the video now because I put dinner in the oven and I don't want to go home, get Chris, have to turn dinner off, go out and make a video, come back, get dinner going again. I just don't want to mess with all that, so it's just a bit much. We're having roast again, but this time it's not a pork tenderloin. This time it's brown roast beef, and we're gonna have it with potatoes and carrots and onions, the way it's delicious. And then Chris will have mac and cheese. And if Ben wants, he can make himself some Slurpee noodles, right, Ben?
Yeah, if I want.
You like Slurpee noodles, don't you, buddy?
Yep.
And in case you don't know, Slurpee noodles are
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles. Or sometimes we'll call them ramen doodles. I don't know why. Because we can. What am I out doing this afternoon? Well, it's kind of interesting if you ask me. I talked to my neurologist today. We had an appointment over the phone, and I was so glad I did. She always makes me feel so much better, you know, because I get that panicky, I'm never going to get better feeling, but she can just talk me right out of that. So she's a saint there. Anyway, we were talking, and she gave me some options to further treat my migraines, one of which wasn't to stop taking the pills that I'm on now, because they are helping, but to increase the dosage of them. And so I said, yeah, I didn't have a problem with that, because like I said, they do help. And then the other one was injections. And there are 4 different kinds of injections you can have. 3 of them are all pretty much the same, but they're just different brands. And the 4th one is Botox. And she said, so, you know, one of the 3 are Botox. Which would you be more comfortable with? And I was like, well, I don't know enough about either to, you know, make a judgment on that. So she started telling me about the Botox. How I'd have to have shots in my forehead, in my temples, behind my ears, in my neck, and in my shoulders. And I'd have to have 2 shots of each every 90 days. And that my forehead would probably get droopy. Because I have such severe migraines, I'd have to have a high dose. My forehead would get droopy and look funny. And she said sometimes they'll make your face look fat and puffy. And that you need to go get a foam ring to wear around your neck to help support your head from the shots in your neck and your shoulders. And I was like, let's talk about the other one now. So then she told me about it, and it was like nothing compared to the Botox's side effects. So that's the one I went for. What did she give me? What was it called? Emgality or something. Anyway, it takes weeks to get my insurance to say that they'll cover it. So she gave me the starter kit. I had to go to her office and pick it up so I could get started on it this weekend. So I'm not above giving myself shots. I don't mind. I'm not that bad about shots, but the idea of, you know, like 10 shots every 90 days and making my face fall off and can't even hold up my own damn head. I said, that's enough. No, thank you. I'm going to pay passing on that one. Thank you very kindly. So, what, Ben?
She would rather die if it was a choice between that or Botox.
I don't know. If there was nothing else but Botox, I'd try the Botox. I'd let her stick a 2x4 up my nose if I thought it would make my migraines better, but...
I could stick a 2x4 in your head.
I'll stick a 2x4 up your butt if you don't behave. But...
Oh, I have to be evil about this one. You set it up.
What?
I'll stick a 2x4 so far up your arse that you'll be shitting wood chips.
Anyway,
Oh,
Ben's lost his tiny little mind.
you'll be shitting wood chips.
Oh, that's neat.
What?
A sign back there on the yard that just said "End Racism." That's cool. I haven't seen those. Have you?
I don't think I've ever seen one. But that does sound like a pretty good message to slap on a signboard.
Yeah. Get the hell out of them Trump signs I was seeing everywhere. Oh, I'm so glad they've taken those down. Sick to death of them.
Here's hoping that they're kindling for the next tire fire the town decides to run.
So let's see what else is going on. We have a secret we can't tell. Not even to the interwebs.
It is a secret to everybody.
It's so secret I don't even know it, right, Ben?
That's right. But there's something else I can tell you.
What? Excuse me?
You best wish you never had our freezer.
Oh, yeah, that was something. Tell them what you did today.
Because holy shit on a shingle, I had to go into that freezer because it wouldn't stop beeping.
It has a door ajar beep to let you know that the door's not shut well.
And here's the thing. The door was completely shut. And guess what was actually causing it to do the door ajar boop?
What?
We had a whole bunch of crap we were never going to use in our freezer that had basically all but ruined. And some of it had actually been so messed up to the point it was actually in there in such a way to mess with it just enough to trip the alarm. So we had to deep clean the freezer.
You know, I was surprised at how much we had to throw away out of there.
3 whole garbage bags.
Well, it wasn't quite that bad, but...
It actually was, Mom. I threw out the first one before you came out.
But, like, you'll find bread that's been in there for so long that it's just not worth defrosting, or, you know, something that's freezer burnt, or you got it a long time ago, and if you haven't used it in the last 4 years, you're never gonna, kind of situation.
The very definition
I
of
turned into the wrong. Oh, well.
the very definition of first world problems.
Yeah, I felt bad throwing that food away.
Yeah, it was a freaking waste.
There's hungry people in this world, and I'm throwing away perfectly good. Well, it wasn't perfectly good anymore, but I've wasted perfectly good food to the point where it had to be thrown away.
Yeah, so now I'm basically having to rein Mom in anytime she even has to mention freezer foods. Reminder of this, not allow her to live it down so that we don't have a repeat.
Hell, half of it was your fault too. I don't want to hear it.
Huh? A lot of it was stuff that I couldn't really do much about.
Clearly you couldn't find it because I'd ask you for it and you'd say we didn't have it.
Yeah, and guess what? The freezer's fixed now. Let's try to keep it so that we don't have to fix it too much.
Look at him changing the subject. Okay, so I am going to pick up a couple beef roasts today because they're on sale at a good price. And now we have room in the freezer, and it makes sense to buy them when you can afford them. Right?
That's right. But that's about it that she's gonna go for big freezer stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, after all, she's basically seen the nightmare unfold.
But it's all nice and neat now. Although I will say, I don't know how in the world we ended up with so many flatbreads and tortillas. That's a lot.
I know how.
They were on sale?
Flatbread is flat. It's hard to tell you even have it unless you have a veritable stack of it. So you probably got a stack of it because you thought we didn't have it. We didn't have it. We didn't have it. We didn't have it. Didn't have it. At the end of the day, though, we did have it. We did have it. We very much had it. And now we can't not tell that we have it.
Anyway, we got a huge stack now. So, okay, did we have anything else we wanted to talk about now that we're here?
No.
No? Yep, Meyer.
Yep, welcome to Meyer. Population us, apparently.
So, I guess I better let you go. Hope everybody has a good weekend and they have fun and stay safe and all that other stuff.
And if you happen to be one of the people who happens to be working on getting a job over at the Sheets over here, hurry up with your training already. I want to buy something from there.
Ben needs a chill pill. So,
Har har.
thanks for joining us. Come see us on Monday, and hopefully we'll be able to tell you about a surprise we had this weekend.
Hopefully we'll be entertaining.
We're always entertaining. We're absolutely fascinating. It's like a car wreck. People can't look away.
Did you compare yourself to a car wreck?
Pretty much.
Alright, seriously though, we gotta go.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and we'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.